The way you eat is the way you digest. I'm here in Switzerland, and in Switzerland, especially on vacation, we're taking time to sit and eat, enjoy one another's company, and enjoy a meal. And Susan, you've seen her in videos before. She's my niece. I'm her elder. And we had this really profound discovery as we're sitting here eating, taking time. I often eat like this, slouched down, plus I'm in a hurry. And as I was not hurried here, we're sitting and we're eating, and I'm like, you guys, the way you eat is the way you digest. The social atmosphere around you can either speed you up or slow you down. And when I slowed down enough, I realized the way you eat is the way you digest. And biomechanically, when I sit in a slouched position, it's like I'm squeezing my guts, literally, from a mechanical standpoint. And I said, whoa, when I rise up, I'm actually creating more space for food to be digested. And I gave the analogy of a car, a traffic jam trying to get through a tunnel. When there's congestion and traffic, you can't get through efficiently. And it's like this, when I'm sitting like this, I'm literally compressing and congesting the tunnel of my digestion, and food can't get through. Do you know how many times I've look at that, it even gets my language all messed up. I have had so many bouts of struggles with irritable bowel syndrome. Why? Because the way you eat is the way you digest. The way I eat is the way I digest. When I'm compressed, when I'm rushed and hurried, it's like a traffic jam on my guts and food can't get through. So of course things are gonna be irritable. So here's your invitation today. Pay attention. The way you eat is the way you digest, socially and biomechanically. Oh, and the last thing, we were here last year. Susan, what do you typically at home in the United States have problems eating?
Dairy, cheese specifically.
Okay. Yeah. Last year we were here. What did you eat a lot of?
Cheese. Lots of
and
cheese.
What were you expecting when you ate all that cheese?
Not as far as bowel movements and cramping and digesting. Usually I thought I was just going to sit after a meal and be in a lot of pain and it not go well.
Yeah. So her expectation based on past experience, rushed, compressed in America eating cheese, not a good outcome. Last year what was your experience?
Around the table sharing meals with others and taking our time while we were eating and socializing and just a lot happier around the table, found I had no problems eating dairy after meals.
Look at that. Living proof. The way you eat is the way you digest. Here's your last invitation. Notice how you eat, notice how you digest, and notice the expectation that you have. Cheese is a problem. Dairy is cheese. That's a problem. Gluten, whatever it is, challenge these assumptions, because if you change conditions around the mechanical stuff you're eating, you could change the process of the mechanical stuff that you're eating. And then suddenly something that you can't eat or shouldn't eat can become very palatable and you can eat it. What? Enjoy. How about that? Au revoir.